I've made a lot of tech reviews over the time, but I keep getting questions: what camera gear do I use? No matter how much money you're willing to spend for your camera, the lighting is one of the key elements in your camera gear. That's why I wanted to talk about the best LED lighting solutions I've been using, and I think they bring a lot of value for the money. Honestly, I've spent hours doing the research, watching a lot of reviews on YouTube, and these are the lights that I bought and I can definitely recommend. Obviously, I prefer shooting outdoors since you have all the light you need, but I can't shoot every video during winter or if it's raining. If you are in the market of LED lighting, you have probably noticed that most of the lights are made of cheap plastic, but the Pergear Lightmate S is easily the best designed LED light I've ever tested. It costs just below 130 bucks, and I will leave all the links of the products mentioned in this video down below in the video description. The light comes in a nice carrying bag, a power plug, and a soft diffuser. What it makes this light unique is that it is made almost entirely of metal, and it doesn't seem to break anytime soon. We have the metal knobs, metal light stand mount, and honestly, this light looks and feels like a much more expensive product. Also, the metal housing helps with the heat dispersion, and thus the Lightmate S stays cold to the touch. When it comes to choosing any LED light, it is really important to choose the one that has a high CRI or color rendering index, meaning that the light will look natural. The Pergear Lightmate S has a very high rating of over 96. We have 480 daylight LED light bulbs with a color temperature of 5500 Kelvin. Also, the light can produce almost 4000 lux of light output within the distance of half a meter. While it's not as bright as the Aputure Amaran 672 series lights, it still gives you a ton of light. If you need softer light, you can easily slide the supply diffuser, which stays firmly. As most of the LED lights, the Lightmate S can be used with the Sony type batteries. It works either with one or with two batteries. I have to say that it is very easy to insert and remove them, since I have a complete set of Aputure Amaran lights and it's much harder to do that. The battery life will vary depending on the usage, but I was able to get about 2 hours, which is a pretty good result. A few shortcomings about the Lightmate S would be that there is no battery indicator and you cannot charge the batteries via the LED light's power cable. Therefore, you would need to buy a separate charger. Lastly, there is no 1/4-inch tripod mount on the bottom of the light, only on the sides. Other than that, the Lightmate S is a great and a high-quality LED light, and I could definitely recommend you to buy, despite a few shortcomings. If you are on a very tight budget and you just need the one LED light that can be mounted on your camera for the gun and run situations, the Aperture 198 is one of the best options. I bought the daylight color model, but you can also opt in for the bicolor option, which has a similar price tag of just below 50 bucks. I know that there are some cheaper options out there, but I wanted to pay a little bit more to have a better quality product. The light ships with a really nice carrying case, 2 diffuser filters, and a high quality adapter screw. What is awesome about this light is that it also has a high CRI rating of 95, 20 watts of power output, and beam angle of 60 degrees. Honestly, I didn't expect this light to be so bright considering its size and the fact that it only has 198 LEDs. Also, you can power up the Aperture light either by using the Sony batteries or 6AA type batteries, which is really convenient in practice. A power indicator shows you the amount of juice left. All in all, I can definitely recommend you this light, and I don't see any shortcomings after using it for a few months. If you are willing to spend more and want to buy a complete set, you should take a look at the Aputure Amaran 672 kit. Well, this set may seem a little bit pricey as it costs over $700, but I think it's one of the best deals you can find since it has everything you need to get started. The kit comes in a huge and high-quality travel bag where all the items are packed neatly and safely. Inside the bag, you can find 3 LED light panels, all the power cables, a strap to carry the bag on your shoulder, 6 high-quality Sony type batteries, 3 light stand adapters, 6 soft diffusers for both daylight and tungsten light, 2 remote controls, and last but not least, some spare LED light bulbs. This set comes in a few different variations, but I chose the one with 2 floodlights with a wide 75-degree beam angle and 1 spotlight that has just a 25-degree beam angle, but it produces almost 19,000 lux of brightness output within the half of meter. The spotlight is mainly used if you want to illuminate the object as much as possible, and believe me, this light is super bright and it can give you enough light even if you put it farther from the object. The floodlight produces about 7300 lux of brightness output within the same distance. Obviously, you can't always put the light so close to the subject, that's why I wanted to demonstrate how each light performs within the range of 1 meter. I prefer the floodlight because it gives you a ton of fill light, which is usually as important as the main light. There is no flickering whatsoever, and same as any light mentioned in this video, it has the CRI rating of over 95. The battery life is less than 2 hours, which is not really impressive, but you can charge the batteries while using the light, which is just an awesome feature since you don't need separate chargers and you can keep your batteries always full. Another key feature is the ability to control these lights using a remote control. It may seem like a little thing, but believe me, it is really convenient in practice once you are setting up the shot. Also, you can easily program the lights so you can control them one by one or all at the same time. It's great that we have the battery and the brightness indicators. In addition, the soft diffusers can be inserted very easily and they stay firmly. Finally, these lights have a 1/4-inch tripod mounts on the sides and on the bottom. Sometimes I just use them on Photo Pixie tripod, which is really convenient. The shortcomings would be that the lights look and feel kind of plasticky, especially if you put them side by side with a Lightmate S. I'm not saying that they are going to break if you take care of them, but they simply don't look as premium as the Lightmate S. There is one thing that I hate about these lights. It's kind of hard to remove the batteries once you install them, which sometimes may be annoying. So that would be it for this review. Obviously, there are some better options out there if you're willing to spend thousands of dollars, but these are my favorite budget LED lights and so far they've been working absolutely fine. Sure, they have a few shortcomings to consider, but I can still recommend them to buy. It was Linus, thanks for watching, and if you guys have any questions, please drop me a comment down below. Also, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and follow TechLine HD on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. See you in the next video soon.